say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the first ever Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards. Here are your hosts, Ania Hammar and Steve Goodie. Ania Hammar is host and producer for SiriusXM and Highway Channel 56. She produces and co-hosts the Music Row Happy Hour and then takes over the channel to host the night show. Before starting at SiriusXM, she was the host and video producer for Taste of Country, the #1 country music site on the web, reaching 15 million monthly page views, 2.1 million Facebook fans, 315,000 Twitter followers, and 232,000 Instagram followers. Steve Goodie has been called an Energizer Bunny of music and comedy. He has appeared on numerous TV and radio shows, including The Bob and Tom Show, The Howard Stern Show, Dr. Demento, and The Big Show. He proudly has served as MC for the historic Bluebird Cafe in Nashville for over a decade. He is an award-winning comedian and musician. Ladies and gentlemen, Ania Hammar and Steve Goodie.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the virtual presentation of the first Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards, or the APPYs. My name is Ania Hammar, and joining me is Steve Goodie, and together we will be your hosts for this unique and momentous occasion. Had this event been live, we would be on the stage of the Mountain Arts Center, or the MAC, in beautiful Prestonburg, Kentucky, aka Star City.
Star City is just off US Highway 23, or as it has been officially renamed, the Country Music Highway. This stretch of road is famous for producing such amazing musical talent as Loretta Lynn, the Judds, Billy Ray Cyrus, Tom T. Hall, Ricky Skaggs, Keith Whitley, Dwight Yoakam, Patty Loveless, Crystal Gale, and more recently, Tyler Childers and Chris Stapleton, and indirectly, little Miley Ray Cyrus. Have you heard of her?
We can't not mention Miley, right? We want to start by thanking the Mountain Arts Center Executive Director Joe Campbell and his talented staff, Big Sandy Community and Technical College, Prestonburg's Mayor Les Stapleton, Prestonburg Tourism Assistant Director of Fine Arts Jill Hamlin, the Board of Directors of the Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards, CMH23, and the National Songwriters Association International.
Yes, and without their hard work and vision, this event would not have been possible. And now, let's kick it off with our first round of awards.
When you think of Kentucky and Kentucky music, there's one name synonymous with female singers, and that's the Queen of Country Music. Presenting the award for Best Female Vocalist, granddaughter of the Queen of Country Music, Loretta Lynn, here is Taylor Lynn.
Hi y'all, my name is Taylor Lynn, and I am here on behalf of my grandmother, the coal miner's daughter, Miss Loretta Lynn. We are honored to be announcing the winner tonight for the Best Female Vocalist for the 2021 APPY Awards. The nominees are, this is so exciting, Beck Smallwood, Mia LeQuire, Patty Lovelace, Senora May, I want to make sure I say her name right, Aaliyah Allen, got it right. I've tried that a lot of times, Aaliyah. I'm so glad that I nailed it that time. Oh my goodness. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for the winner? When my grandmother watches this, she's gonna be like, I shouldn't have sent you. I should have sent one of the twins. No, it's too much fun. And the 2021 APPY Award for Best Female Vocalist goes to Aaliyah Allen. Girl, congratulations. My grandmother sends all of her love and her congrats, and we've been listening to you for days. We are so excited. Congratulations to all the nominees. You girls are all amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Congrats, Aaliyah Allen.
I would first like to thank the Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards for this award. There are so many talented female vocalists in the Appalachian region, and I am very proud to be chosen. Thank you to all that nominated and voted for me. It is a true honor for this small town girl with big dreams. Singing is my passion, and it is truly an honor to be recognized for just doing what I love. Thanks to all my family and friends for their support through the years, and thanks again to the APPY Awards for this award.
Distinguished Commissioner for the City of Ashland, please welcome Amanda Clark to present the Best Male Vocalist.
When one thinks of country or bluegrass music, besides the instrumental staples of guitars, banjos, and fiddles, the deep resonating and often haunting sound of the male voice springs to mind. From the unforgettable sound of Hank Sr.'s voice to the coal mine deep pitch of Johnny Cash, the distinct vocals of Travis Tritt and Dwight Yoakam, and the modern sounds of Luke Bryan and Blake Shelton have all left their marks on the music industry. Our nominees share that distinction. The nominees for the Best Male Vocalist are Larry Wayne, Nolan Taylor, Tyler Childers, Reed Fields, and Waylon Nelson. And the winner is Tyler Childers.
On behalf of Tyler Childers, we accept this award for 2021 APPY Award for Best Male Vocalist. Congratulations.
Our next presenter has recorded the likes of Celine Dion, Jennifer Lopez, and Billy Joel. Presenting Wind and Brass, here is Richie Kanata.
Hi, I'm Richie Kanata, and I'm the saxophone player for Billy Joel and the Lords of 52nd Street. It's my honor tonight to be giving out the award for the Best Woodwind and Brass Player. You know, from the very beginning of time, when primitive man would bore holes into animal bones to play as an instrument, to the modern sounds of tubas, trumpets, clarinets, and let's not forget my favorite, the saxophone. Music and entertainment have gotten a lot better because of these instruments, thanks to the fact that they do round out the body of a song. The nominees for this category are Tommy Kate, Tim Preston, Matt Moon, Donnie Settles, and Matthew Palashik. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for the Best Woodwind and Brass Player is Matthew Palashik. Congratulations, Matthew, and thank you very, very much.
I'm very honored to have been nominated for this award, especially amongst the peers that I was nominated with. They're all very deserving artists, and for me to have won this, I'm just over the moon. I'm ecstatic. When I moved out here from New York City a few years ago, I was blown away to discover such a happening music scene. There's a lot going on, and I've been really honored just to be a part of it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you out there on a show.
He is credited as a drummer on over 150 million records sold. Presenting the Best Drummer Award, ladies and gentlemen, Liberty DeVito.
Hi, I'm Liberty DeVito, drummer for Billy Joel and the Lords of 52nd Street. I knew in school I was never going to be good in sports, but the minute I saw Ringo Starr, I knew I wanted to be a drummer. Every piece of a band or group plays a unique part, but the drummer sets the pace, time, and tempo of the performance. The very energy of the act starts in their arms and travels down the sticks to the drums. The nominees for the best drummers are Luke Estep, Josh Hale, Caleb Hall, Clark Judd, and Jake Ratcliffe. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Drummer is Luke Estep. Congratulations.
Hey there everybody, my name is Luke Estep. I want to start this off by thanking the Mountain Arts Center and everybody involved in the APPY Awards. It's a real pleasure to be up here with so much amazing local talent. I really didn't expect it. I want to thank my bandmates, Shelby Laura and Tyler Kaiser, for taking me in. I want to thank my mom and my dad for always being there for me. I want to thank all my friends for coming out and listening to good music, and I really cannot wait for you all to hear this next album. It's going to be great.
Here to present our next award for the category of Best Guitarist is founding member of the Groove Doctors, Gene Harris Jr.
There's something special about a guitar. Even if you can't play one, if you hold it right, you look super cool. And it's a great equalizer among men. You could be a cowboy, rock star, troubadour, or just serenade that one lucky lady. There's not one of us that hasn't wanted to just wail on a guitar, and most of us have played our fair share of air guitar to our favorite songs. And who among us has not played some serious guitar rock hero? But those who truly have mastered the six strings are legends in their own time. Chet Atkins, Roy Clark, Buck Owens, Jimi Hendrix, B.B. King, and today Brad Paisley, Keith Urban, and Lindsay Ell. To soon be added to that list, one of these talented individuals. Nominees for Best Guitar are Shelby Laura, Wes Smith, Tony Mullins, Mark Stevens, and Josh Shepard. And the winner for the 2021 APPY Award for Best Guitar is Josh Shepard. Congratulations.
Hey guys, Josh Shepard coming to you. Just want to say I am humbled and honored to receive this award for Best Guitarist. It's just been a privilege, and I just want to thank everybody that got out and voted. Thank you to everybody at the APPYs, and just want to say, once again, I'm very humbled and honored. I really appreciate it. God bless.
Now to present Best Keyboardist, please welcome from Appalachian Regional Medical Center, Dr. Swati Arora.
The black and whites, the ivories, the hammer and strings. You hear chopsticks playing in your head, don't you? One of the most beautiful sounds in the world is listening to someone's fingers dance across those keys and envelop us in the melodic sounds of the piano. There have been many great on this instrument. Floyd Kramer, Ray Charles, Jerry Lee Lewis, Mickey Gilley, Ronnie Millsap, even Ray Stevens. This year, the nominees for the Best Keyboardist are Alex Markham, Chase Lewis, Tony Mullins, Jody Conley, Jeff Branham. And the winner for the 2021 APPY Awards is Chase Lewis.
Hey guys, I'm so honored to accept this award today. Thank you to APPY and to the Mountain Arts Center for making all of this possible. And thank you for the work that you do for arts and showcasing other artists of Eastern Kentucky and the Appalachian region. See you guys.
Here to present the APPY Award for Best Strings, Non-Guitar, Non-Bass, please welcome multimedia journalist at WSAZ, Kimberly Keegi.
There's so much talent that lies here in the mountains of Appalachia. Great music is just one of the greatest things that comes out of our region. But string instruments are often the ones that lend their hand to give the distinct sound that defines Appalachian music. Banjos and fiddles are just a few to name. For the category of best strings, non-guitar, non-bass, the nominees are Ricky Skaggs, Jesse Wells, Natalie Tomlinson, Chris Schaus, and Megan Bryan. The award winner for the category of best strings, non-guitar, non-bass are Megan Bryan. Congratulations.
I'm so excited to be a part of the first APPY Awards and so thankful for everyone who took the time to nominate or vote for me. I was honored to have even been on the list of so many amazing musicians who I look up to and admire. I feel fortunate to be from this area where there are so many amazing, encouraging musicians and so many people and organizations like the MAC who are always supporting local music and art. It really does mean so much. Playing music is my favorite thing, and my goal will always be to try and share some of the happiness it gives me with others. So, thank you.
Congratulations in advance to all the winners in these categories. This is going to be so fun, don't you think, Steve?
Yes, but before we get to all of that great stuff, here's one I came up with this morning. Hang on just a second.
Oh.
It's gonna be so good.
Okay.
I think this will do two things. This will set the tone and lower the bar. Russell watched TV after his high school graduation, 3 solid months of ESPN. Till his daddy told him, son, that's the end of your vacation. Go get a job or we're gonna charge you rent. So Russell got a job, got fired that same day. A cashier he wasn't meant to be. Well, he went back to the couch, turned on the race, and he said, hot dang, now there's the job for me. So Russell got a loan and went to NASCAR school, where the future NASCAR drivers learn the one big NASCAR rule. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight, go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Everybody go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Stroke straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. This ain't rocket science, you can learn it in one day. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. It's just like brain surgery if you take the brain away. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Drive round and round and round and round and later you get paid. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Drive round and round and round and round and later you get lots of money. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. This ain't English lit, you don't gotta write a thesis, but if you make a wrong turn, you're going right to Jesus. So go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight, go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight, go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight, go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight, go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight, go straight, take a left, straight, I think I hit the wall. I'm on fire!
Wow. Wow, Steve, that was...
Thanks, I've never sung that in a suit before.
It was fitting, it was good, it was great.
I shaved my legs for this.
We don't have any sports categories in the 2021 APPY Awards this year, but maybe next year.
We can hope.
Now, please welcome to your screens for this first APPY Awards ceremony, Will Solomon performing Around Again.
Headwind and high seas, like a bloodhound they find me. She points to the light, breaking through the gray, heavy rains. Battered in warfare, wounds of despair. She's the remedy, always reminding me hope remains. It's just like a story on front page news. I can tell you now, with every ounce that's left. Yeah, just to be next to her, I will go around again, around again. Just to be next to her, I will go around again, around again. Trouble and hard times, sing a tune like a church choir, but her melodies are always on repeat in my mind. Building scarecrows in a valley of dry bones. She's a heartbeat, always reminding me I'm alive. When my world burns red, through the flames you can make out my silhouette. I can tell you now, with every smoke-filled breath, that just to be next to her, I will go around again, around again. Just to be next to her, I will go around again, around again. Oh. Sitting in sideways, looking back on all we've done. So I'll take a picture, 'cause this will never last as long as I want. Oh, it never does. Just to be next to her, I will go around again, around again. Just to be next to her, I will go around again. Oh, I go around again. I go around and round and round, round again. I go around and round and round, round again. I go
The 2021 APPY Awards will continue after this commercial break.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I went back to school, that's right, and I got my degree. It's true. You do that for you, I did that for me.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship provides free tuition for Kentuckyans who want to earn a degree in a high-demand career field.
Never underestimate you. Never underestimate you.
Go to workreadyky.com to learn more, or give them a call at 833-711-WRKS.
Available at Big Sandy Community and Technical College.
With ARH Connected Care, we're bringing more connections to Appalachian Regional Healthcare. With ARH Connected Care, see your doctor and refill your prescriptions simply and safely from anywhere you are. Choose the time best for you so you can spend time doing more. More connections. Meet by phone, computer, or tablet. Simply call any ARH clinic or visit arh.org to get started. ARH Connected Care. More for Appalachia.
Remember when everything under the sun was new? When a walk was an adventure to a magical place? A boat ride was a chance to play pirate? Freedom was riding your bike and making new friends. Every dinner was followed by dessert, and the stars never shine so bright.
They say this is making memories.
You can work at home, play in Prestonsburg.
So you're a country music fan, and your favorite star is from the Country Music Highway. Is it Loretta Lynn, Dwight Yoakam, Chris Stapleton, or the new rising star Tyler Childers? How do you keep up with all the information going on in their hometown? Go to cmh23.com for concerts, history, festivals. cmh23.com. Say hello to the Country Music Highway. Welcome back to the 2021 APPY Awards. Presenting the award for Best High School Band. Please make welcome President and CEO for Big Sandy Community and Technical College, Dr. Sherry Zilka.
Now let's switch our attention to the musical side of education as we move to high school students. The passion and talent developed and nurtured in primary and middle school often blossoms in high school, as seen in the marching band performances. Many lifelong friendships are made while learning to work as a team while creating music. What high school marching band has not dreamed of making it to the streets of Manhattan to perform during the Thanksgiving Day Parade? These nominees have honed their art just as much as any of those who have performed during that parade or any other. The nominees for Best High School Band are Pike County Central High School Band, Floyd Central High School Band, Johnson Central High School Band, Magoffin County High School Band, Rowan County High School Band, and the winner of the 2021 APPY Awards for Best High School Band is Pike County Central High. Congratulations.
I would like to thank the committee and those who voted for Pike Central for Best High School Band. The band would like to thank our parents, administrators, and the Pike County Board of Education. The band would also like to thank Jacob Thacker and Francis May for their commitment to music education. A special thanks goes to our community for celebrating musical excellence. Thank you.
Here to present the APPY Award for Best Middle School Choir is meteorologist for WYMT and WKYT, Jim Caldwell.
While we have music classes in primary schools, by middle school, these talented young individuals have started maturing and honing their skills and craft as individuals and as ensembles. The nominees for Best Middle School Choir are Morgantown, Natchez, Mississippi, the Treble Makers, Turkey Foot Middle, Warren East Middle, and Hebron Middle. And our winner of this Best Middle School Choir is Morgantown, Natchez, Mississippi. Congratulations to you. What a strange time to try try to sing a little bit in these strange, very strange times that we're living in right now. Congratulations.
On behalf of Morgantown, Natchez, Mississippi, we accept the 2021 APPY Award for Best Middle School Choir. Congratulations.
Presenting the award for Best Middle School Band, Secretary of Kentucky Tourism, Arts and Heritage Cabinet, please make welcome Mike Berry.
On behalf of the Kentucky Tourism, Arts and Heritage Cabinet, we are excited to be a part of the very first annual Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards. I'm Secretary Mike Berry, and it is my honor to present the award for Best Middle School Band. Arts and entertainment play a big part in the tourism industry, and it's exciting to see schools across the Commonwealth invest in the talents of young Kentuckians, particularly musicians. From school games to community events, bands are a true extension of a school's pride, spirit, and identity. The nominees for this year's Best Middle School Band Award are Turkey Foot Middle School, Jefferson County Middle School, Oldham County Middle School, Owensboro Symphonic Band, and Edith J. Hayes Middle School. This year's Best Middle School Band Award goes to Edith J. Hayes Middle School in Lexington, Kentucky. Congratulations to the students and staff of Edith J. Hayes, and thank you for sharing your talents with all of us here in Kentucky.
I would like to thank you for honoring the Edith J. Hayes Band with this award. Our students work very hard to represent our school and our community in a positive way. We're an organization that believes in serving others through music. As the band director here, I could not be more proud of our students for their dedication to music, our school, and our community. Thank you very much for honoring our band program with this award.
To present the APPY Award for Best Drama, Speech, and Acting Educator, she plays Natalie Manning on Chicago Med on NBC. Ladies and gentlemen, Tori DeVito.
The APPY Awards are not just about showcasing and honoring the musical heritage of the Appalachian region. This area has produced some amazing actors and performers such as Lee Majors, Rebecca Gayheart, George Clooney, and the acclaimed stage, television, and film actor George C. Scott. For many, this love of theater and performing starts at the only place they can get the support and encouragement needed, in their classrooms with teachers and educators taking notice of their talent and love of the art. The nominees for Best Drama, Speech, and Acting Educator are Octavia Biggs-Fleck, Jeremy Dempsey, Kimberly Willard, Philip Neese, and Nancy C. Jones. And the winner of the 2021 APPY for Best Drama, Speech, and Acting Educator is Octavia Biggs-Fleck.
Receiving this award is such an honor. Thank you, Lexington Children's Theater, Morehead State University's The Little Company, Corinne Campagna, and the hundreds of families and students that I have worked with over the last 20 years. I'd like to say a special thank you to my son, William, Liam and Theodore, my grandsons, and my beautiful partner, Christina Swanson. Each of you inspire me. Thank you.
Presenting the APPY Award for Best Dance Instructor, here's Johnson County Judge Executive Mark McKenzie.
Music and song are not the only ways that stories can be told. The beauty and fluid movement of dance can relay as much emotion and passion as the written word or lyrics and songs. The nominees for the Best Dance Instructor are Mickey McGuire, Allie Lewis, Jody Shepard, Laura Jane, Patrick Garr. And the winner for the 2021 APPY Award is Jody Shepard.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for allowing me to be part of the first annual Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards. Thank you to those of you who nominated me, those of you who voted, and the esteemed panel who thought I was worthy of being named the Best Dance Educator. I know that the other instructors in this category also pour their hearts and souls into teaching dance every single day and are equally as worthy, so thank you. I want to say thank you to my family who always encouraged me to chase my dreams. All I ever wanted to be was a dance instructor, and when many people said I needed to have a backup plan, I never really had a backup plan. So I'm grateful to be able to do something I love every day and be successful at it. And I would encourage any young people who have aspirations in the arts or entertainment industry to don't let people discourage you and chase your dreams and don't waste your God-given talents. So thank you for this award. I'm honored and humbled. Thank you.
Presenting the APPY Award for Best High School Choir. From Big Sandy Community and Technical College, please welcome Dr. Denise King.
Is there any sound more peaceful and calming than the sound of our next generation, putting aside differences and speaking the unified language of song? In normal school years, these choirs would travel the state and even the region to meet and perform and learn from one another. Those days are just ahead of us once again. And these schools are among the best in the Appalachian region. The nominees for Best High School Choir are Bowling Green High School, Grayson High School, Harlan High School, Rowan County High School, and Pulaski County High School. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for the Best High School Choir is Rowan County High School. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Josh Hamilton, Director of Choirs at Rowan County Senior High School. I'd like to thank the Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards for recognizing my students as the best high school choir. I'd also like to thank our school board, our superintendent, Mr. John Maxey, our administration, and our parents for their support of the choir. We couldn't do what we do without you. Most importantly, I'd like to thank my students. They're the real heroes here, and this accomplishment is a huge representation of your hard work. Thanks so much.
Presenting the APPY Award for Best Music Educator. Please welcome the Executive Director of the Artist Collaborative Theater. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Stephanie Richards.
These bands and choirs would not be honored here this evening if not for the passion, dedication, and commitment of teachers and instructors who believe in their jobs as educators and advocates and in their students. The nominees for Best Music Educator are Amy Conley, C.C. Prater, Roosevelt Escalante, Jason Johnson, Jennifer Bersalia. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award is Roosevelt Escalante.
With a song in my heart, I accept this award. I'd like to thank those who voted for me and thank my current and former students and all of those folks who have contributed to my life and my musical journey. God bless you all.
Steve, we have named 10 winners in their respective areas so far.
Was it 10? I was told there would be no math.
Okay, I got your back. We all have our strengths, you know, so just
I'll find
lean
mine.
on me. It's okay.
It's coming up. Thanks. Our next performance this evening is by Collective. Here they are to perform Finding Home.
I can see the light on the summit, but I'm down here wandering in the snow. I don't know which way I'm heading, but I'm just trying to get back home. It's been a while since I've been there, but I can still feel the fires blaze. And as I wrestle through these timbers, I find my heart's a darkened maze. But I'm finding home. I when it happened, when I was taken from the path. Pulled by lack of patience and faith in love that didn't last. I was a boy trying to be a man. Now I'm just trying to get warm in this vast Arctic land. Oh, but I'm finding home. I'm finding home. Trekking up the ridgeline, darkness shows no remorse. It's taking everything in me to refuse the sacred force. But it's the company that keeps me steady in the times. What's hiding in resistance could be the greatest lesson learned. No, I'm not going back down that mountain. It's too hard to climb back up to where I am. Why would I throw it all away when I'm finally
Stay tuned. We'll have more from the 2021 Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards when we come right back.
Coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I went back to school, that's right, and I got my degree. It's true. You do that for you, I did that for me.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship provides free tuition for Kentuckians who want to earn a degree in a high-demand career field.
Never underestimate you. Never underestimate you.
Go to workreadyky.com to learn more, or give them a call at 833-711-WRKS.
Available at Big Sandy Community and Technical College.
So you're a country music fan, and your favorite star is from the Country Music Highway. Is it Loretta Lynn, Dwight Yoakam, Chris Stapleton, or the new rising star Tyler Childers? How do you keep up with all the information going on in their hometown? Go to CMH23.com for concerts, history, festivals. CMH23.com. Say hello to the Country Music Highway.
She was such a welcome sight. I had been alone so
your terrain. But as we go along this journey, sometimes destinations change.
Welcome back to the 2021 APPY Awards. The Country Network is currently in 51 markets in the United States with an estimated 40 million viewers. Here to present Album of the Year is the President and CEO of the Country Network, Tim Eaton.
Few things are as powerful at evoking strong memories as music. And I guarantee you remember the first album that you purchased and the order of the tracks on that album. You remember your favorites, your drive song, your makeout song. But they were all right there together on your favorite album. The nominees for Album of the Year are Shelby Lohr Band, No Name Town, Chris Knight, Almost Daylight, Arlo McKinley, Die Midwestern, Collective, Finding Home, and Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blooms, Paper Airplanes. And the winner of the 2021 APPY for Album of the Year is Arlo McKinley, Die Midwestern. Congratulations, Arlo.
On behalf of Arlo McKinley, we accept the 2021 APPY Award for Album of the Year. Congratulations.
Our next presenters have worked with Greg Austin, Ashley McBride, John Michael Montgomery, Exile, The Judds, and many more. Here to present the 2021 APPY Awards for Best EP, please welcome Whitney and Ray Adams.
You can pack a lot of talent in a small packaging. An EP in the music industry stands for Extended Play Record.
An EP provides more cuts by an artist than just a single, but not as many as an LP album. Nominees for EP of the Year are
Magnolia Boulevard, New Illusion.
Down to the River, No Words.
Rachel Messer, California Sunrise.
Brandon Martin, Live at Southern Ground.
And the winner of the 2021 APPY for EP of the Year is
Brandon Martin, Live at Southern Ground.
Well, shoot, yeah, y'all. Brandon Martin here. First off, I want to thank Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards for even considering my music. I'm pretty tickled about getting this going for EP of the Year with Live at Southern Ground. This is a pretty cool project we did, and I'm tickled with it. I'm real glad that people are enjoying it, and I want to thank everybody involved with Appalachian Arts and Entertainment and everybody involved with the album, and thank y'all.
A 3-time Emmy winner for the Showtime series Shameless. Please make welcome our next presenter to present short film or documentary. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Eddie Perez.
Common thread all evening is how the talented residents of the Appalachians use art, music, song, and dance to tell stories. Another very unique and visual way of storytelling is through documentaries and short films. What makes this form of storytelling unique is that it really tells two stories. First, the filmmaker was attracted to a story and then sets out to write, direct, produce, edit, and narrate that story for others to then see and appreciate. And many times, that film is actually telling someone else's story for them. The nominees for Best Original Short Film and Documentary are Ty Cornick, Look and See, Wendell Berry's Kentucky, Ashley York and Sally Rubin, Hillbilly, Collective, Finding Home. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Original Short Film and Documentary is Collective, Finding Home. Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much. This is Brennan and Beth Meek with the band Collective.
We seriously cannot thank you all enough, especially the judges, for liking and appreciating everything that we've done with this project.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, but it's such an honor to be here tonight. And we're sitting here right now super encouraged, and the journey is far from over. But definitely we want to thank all of our Collective family for jumping on this wagon with us and hanging on. So the best is yet to come. Thank you guys so much.
Now to present the APPY Awards for Best Author, please make welcome General Manager for Fork Broadcasting in London, Kentucky, Travis Short.
From the oral traditions of the indigenous Native American tribes, to the jacktails brought here by the European settlers, to just sitting around a campfire and entertaining one another. This region is rich in stories and storytellers. The Appalachian region has given birth to John Fox Jr., Napoleon Hill, Margaret Mitchell, Harper Lee, and more recently, Janice Holt Giles, Sharon McCrum, and Adriana Trigiani, to name just a few. For an area so stigmatized as ignorant and inarticulate, we have produced some of the greatest stories and authors this country has ever seen. The nominees for Best Author are Silas House, Bobby Kahn, Ann Gabhart, Rebecca Saylor, and Amanda Haas. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Author goes to Bobby Kahn for In the Shadow of the Valley, a memoir.
Hi, this is Bobby Kahn. Thank you so much for this award for Best Appalachian Author for my memoir, In the Shadow of the Valley. It means a lot to me to be recognized and appreciated as an Appalachian author.
Our next presenter has written for John Anderson, Randy Travis, Confederate Railroad, and many more. Here to present Best Americana is Chris Knight.
I think a lot of people have been hearing Americana music for a good while, but maybe they didn't know what it was called. To them, it was just good music. Americana has a lot of different influences: rock and roll, country, R&B, folk, gospel, bluegrass, and the list just keeps going. And you know that the second person to ever play music had to have been influenced by the first. The Americana Music Association defines it as a style of music that incorporates various elements of American root-style music, resulting in a roots-oriented style that lives a world apart. And these artists tonight embody that and so much more. The nominees for Best Americana are Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blooms, Sturgill Simpson, Arlo McKinley, Nick Jamerson, Brandon Martin. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Americana goes to Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blooms.
Hello, this is Kevin Dalton, and on behalf of my band, the Tuesday Blooms, and my daughter Magnolia here, who's the original Tuesday Bloom, I want to say thank you to all of our fans and friends that voted for us to get us in the top 5 of our categories, and to all the folks at the APPY Awards and the judges that voted for us to actually win this award. We're very grateful and thankful, and peace and love, everyone. See you soon.
2020 was unprecedented. It was a year that took everything: concerts, festivals, sporting events, and family gatherings.
It also took many of our great Appalachian trailblazers in entertainment. Please join us in a moment of contemplative celebration for the lives and accomplishments of those who passed in 2020.
So many great, talented individuals that left us this past year.
But what a legacy they left behind.
Eastern Kentucky is proud to have many great venues for artists to perform in. We are especially proud of the Mountain Arts Center. Here to perform, now is the house band of the Mountain Arts Center.
Well, we're living here in Island Town, and they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're killing time, filling out forms, standing in line. Well, our fathers fought the Second World War, spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore. There were mothers in the USO, asked them to dance with them slow. And we're living here in Island Town, but the restlessness was handed down, and it's getting very hard to stay. Well, we're waiting here in Island Town for the Pennsylvania we never found, for the promises our teachers gave. If we were taught, if we behaved, so the graduations hang on the wall, but they never really helped us at all. No, they never taught us what was real. Iron and coal, chromium and steel, and we're waiting here in Island Town, but they've taken all the coal from the ground, and the Union people crawled away. Every child had a pretty good shot to get at least as far as their old man got. But something happened on the way to that place. They threw an American flag in our face. Oh, oh. Well, I'm living here in Island Town, and it's hard to keep a good man down, but I won't be getting up
To present the 2021 APPY Award for Best Bluegrass, please make welcome Jessica Blankenship.
When you think of bluegrass music, you can't help but think of certain artists such as Ralph Stanley, Lester Flatt, Earl Scruggs, Ricky Skaggs, and of course Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys, from which the genre's name originates. Bill Monroe is said to have described the bluegrass music as such: it's Scottish bagpipes and old-time fiddling, it's Methodist, Holiness, and Baptist. It's blues and jazz and has that high, lonesome sound. That sound is the same in 2021 as it was in the early days of 1900s when bluegrass was brought to life. The nominees for the Best Bluegrass are Co-Town Dixie, Mama Said String Band, The Local Honeys, Turning Ground, Russell Moore and Third Time Out. And your winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Bluegrass is Mama Said String Band.
Hey, this is Taylor Shuck with Mama Said String Band, and we are so excited and honored to be able to accept this award. We would like to do this normally with the entire band, but right now we're having to be a little bit more COVID safe than usual, and really it's just so humbling, and we're honored to be just featured alongside such great artists. We'd like to thank a few people. So we'd like to thank the Mountain Arts Center for putting on this award show. It's just so awesome that this is happening, and they've done so much for the Appalachian and Kentucky music community. We'd like to thank Nitrosonic Studios because they helped us with the transition to the new band format, and they've been so great to work with on this EP that we released, and just doing the mixing and mastering and recording. It's been great working with them. We'd like to thank Mariah for being the name of our album, and also being a real true friend that has just been there for us through thick and thin, and doing all of our merch art, and just being really awesome. We'd like to thank our old bandmates, Steph and Addie. We miss you all in Oregon, but none of the work that we're doing pushing forward would have been possible without the work you all put in to start it out. And finally, we'd like to thank our fans. They have been there for us through thick and thin. You all have seen us with our old lineup, our new lineup, and you all have been there every step of the way through our musical journey. And we are so excited to be able to share that with you, and none of it would be possible without you. So thank you.
Here to present the APPY Awards for Best Blues, the Associate Executive Director of SOAR. Please make welcome Josh Ball.
So many great genres and styles of music have been highlighted already this evening, but our next genre has influenced all of them. From the lonesome sound of bluegrass to Elvis Presley to Johnny Cash, Aretha Franklin, Chris Isaac, and B.B. King. You don't listen to the blues, you experience them. You feel every pluck of a string and reverberation of a drum. You get intoxicated on the vocals, you drink the blues. Tonight's nominees continue that great tradition of blues music. The nominees for Best Blues are DJ Rice, Mystery Meat Blues Band, Jocelyn and the Sweet Compression, Rachel Crow, and Michael Dubelfet. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Blues goes to Michael Dubelfet.
Hello, and thank you so very much, and congratulations to all the nominees in all the various categories, and a big thank you to all of you out there that help support artists in the arts and entertainment. Big time honor, and hope to see you all soon.
Now to present the APPY Award for Best Country. They have won 3 Country Music Association awards. Please make welcome the Kentucky Headhunters.
The Kentucky Headhunters are very honored to be asked to present the first ever Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Award for the Best Appalachian Country Act.
The ceremony was given birth on US 23, CMH 23, the Country Music Highway from Ashland, Kentucky to Bristol, Tennessee, and the recordings of the Bristol sessions in the 1920s.
The names that appear along road signs and radio stations and memories read like a who's who of great entertainers.
Country music of Appalachians has a unique style.
Yes, it's a mix of blues, bluegrass, gospel, folk, and sounds of the Scottish Highlands.
The nominees for Best Appalachian Country Artist are
Rachel Messer,
Tyler Childers,
Chris Stapleton,
Shelby Lower,
and Nick Jamerson.
And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for the Best Appalachian Country Artist is Chris Stapleton.
Congratulations.
Right, congratulations, Chris.
Yes.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris Stapleton. I'm so honored tonight to win Best Country Artist at the Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards. I'm so happy to see so many great Kentucky artists get recognized for their work. I want to say thank you to all the fans who make everything that we do possible, and everyone who voted for me for this award, and to all the folks who have put this show on. Thank you very much.
Here are the founders of New Frontier Outfitters, Jared and Joshua Ravenscraft, to present the APPY Award for Best Indie Folk.
It's already been noted that Americana is a genre that takes different existing styles and reimagines them into a new, distinct and independent or indie style reflecting strongly the folk roots.
Our next category pays tribute to regional artists that have found a new frontier in exploring their love of music. The nominees for Best Indie Folk are
Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blooms,
Chelsea Adams,
Rivoli,
Beth Burden,
and the winner of the 2021 APPY for the Best Indie Folk is Beth Burden.
Wow, what an honor just to be nominated. I would like to thank the Mountain Arts Center, Jill Hamlin. Thank you all for providing a platform for local Kentucky artists to share their talents on. I would like to thank my family and friends. I would like to thank everyone who nominated me and voted for me to be in the top 5. Thank you so much to the judges. I really appreciate this honor. You all take care.
Robin Irwin has appeared in Tony Award-winning shows on Broadway and national tours. Now, as Executive Director of the Appalachian Center of the Arts, Robin is here to present Best Jazz, Latin, Big Band, and World.
Appalachian heritage has definitely influenced and impacted the music industry and genres. Equally so, our musical heritage has been influenced by every culture and walk of life. As such, we pay respect to those sounds of the world that have influenced regional artists here. The nominees for Best Jazz, Latin, Big Band, and World are Tabor Mullins, Eric Wurzelbacher, Andy Fee, and Collective. And the winner of the 2021 APPY for Best Jazz, Latin, Big Band, and World is Eric Wurzelbacher. Congratulations to all the nominees.
Hello everyone. I just want to say I'm extremely humbled and excited to accept the award for Best Jazz for the Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards of 2021. I want to let you guys know that we're working on new music currently, and we're really excited to get it out to you. And also, just thank you so much for the support right now. Keep listening, keep watching those virtual shows, and keep going out to the sparse live shows that are happening. Just stick with us, and we're going to get through this together. Once again, thank you guys so much, and hope to see you out there soon. Bye-bye.
A member of the Lexington Theater and co-author of Broadway Swings, please welcome Lindy Franklin Smith to present Best Original Song.
In the world of music, most musicians and singers get their start singing the songs of other artists that they know, love, and respect. These cover songs are how musicians get their start in bars, concerts, and festivals, but every singer aspires to be known for their own art and craft, their own original song. Otherwise, they spend their career telling someone else's story. Songwriting is telling a story set to music, and these authors deserve to be recognized this evening. The nominees for Best Original Song are Brad McKinney, I'm On It; Shelby Lohr, Everything They Said; Cartier Maine, Good Old Days; Wicked Peace, Take Off My T-Shirt; Hayden Kane, Kid, That Ain't Mine. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Original Song is Shelby Lohr, Everything They Said.
Thank you, Appalachia, for this recognition. I owe thanks to so many, including my wife, Hillary, my son, Avery, my band, Tyler Kaiser and Luke Eastep, my family, Garrett Puddin-Howe, the late great Randy Hampton, and all the great players that brought my first album to life. I owe a special thanks to Wayne Neal for pushing me on guitar to always improve. We share any guitar award I ever get. I share this award with every musician pursuing their musical dreams. We're all in this together. Thank you to the fans who become family, and to the educators and individuals who promote the arts, creating a world full of meaningful things.
Here to present the APPY Awards for Best Pop, please welcome the Assistant Director of Fine Arts for Big Sandy Community and Technical College, ladies and gentlemen, Jill Hamlin.
Let's be honest, when you think of musical talent in the Appalachians, pop and rock don't really spring to mind. And that is as unfair as assuming everyone from the Appalachian region is uneducated and inarticulate. We have already established that is not the case. In the 1940s, Bing Crosby was considered the king of pop. Later, Michael Jackson then took on the title. Just as Bing and Michael, the individuals nominated here, have carved out a distinct niche in the genre. The nominees for Best Pop are Brother Smith, Donnie Bowling, Bryce Craig, Mirrored Image, Adam Chaffins. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Pop is Brother Smith. Congratulations.
Thank you all for voting us this year. This year's APPY Award for Best Pop. Here's a list of pop puns. Tart. Goes the Weasel. Arazzi.
Really appreciate all the continued support we see from our friends and family, and please continue that support for live music as we move through 2021 together. Thank you.
To present the APPY Awards for Best Rock, they have charted 8 singles on the U.S. mainstream rock charts. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Blackstone Cherry.
Hey y'all, what's up? We are Blackstone Cherry, and we are super happy to be here presenting the Best Rock Award at APPYs.
Yes.
So, with that being said, let me read it to you. One of the things that is amazing about music and musical styles is how fluid it is, how it ebbs and flows and merges with other music and creates new genres.
As we've discussed tonight, music from the Highlands evolved into bluegrass. Bluegrass, in turn, helped develop country music.
Country music mixed with blues and southern gospel gave rise to the sounds of Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, and all of a sudden, rock and roll was born, and people were dancing like that. Over the years, rock has evolved and developed new groups, new iterations and sounds, none as unique and well-rounded as those tonight. John Frederick, give us the nominees.
The nominees for Best Rock are Luna and the Mountain Jets, Down to the River, Beck and the Starlight Review, Magnolia Boulevard, and Shaun White.
And the winner is...
The 2021
APPY Award is Magnolia Boulevard! There you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Here's a shining moment for you for 2021.
Yeah.
Hope to see you on the road soon.
Did y'all see them on the video thing?
Excellent group. Well deserved. Great job.
Congratulations to all nominees. Hope your 2021 musical success or musical career is successful, and we can all get back on the road and do some rock and roll and country and everything.
Hi, we're Magnolia Boulevard, and we're so grateful to accept this award and also be recognized with so many amazing musicians.
It's such a wonderful feeling being a small part of the Appalachian music scene that is happening right now.
We look forward to continuing to tell the stories, the people and places that made us who we are.
Thanks to all who made this happen.
Love you guys.
Before we move on to our next group of nominees, I think it's time to shine the light on yet another talent of the Appalachian region.
I agree, Ania. Our next performer's songs have been covered by everyone from Leanne Womack to Blake Shelton. Here he is to perform his hit. This is Chris Knight.
The sound of a train not running has been keeping me awake. The Westmoreland mine ain't run much coal since back in '88. I got on at the sawmill, but I got to find a better way. Oh, the sound of a train not running is gonna carry me away. And every time you look at me, Mary, I want to tell you someday, we'll leave the sound of a train not running 1,000 miles away. I don't want to risk my freedom of growing crops on company land, but it'd be a damn sight better than a government check in my hand. I used to bring home good money, used to drive a decent car, but now we go to town on Saturdays. It seems a little too far, and every time you look at me, Mary, I want to tell you someday we'll leave the sound of a train not running 1,000 miles away. Some nights when our baby cries, I feel the twinge of fear. When the sound of a train not running is the only thing I hear. And every time you look at me, Mary, I want to tell you someday we'll leave the sound of a train not running 1,000 miles away. And every time you look at me, Mary, I want to tell you someday we'll leave the sound of a train not running 1,000 miles away.
Stay tuned. We'll have more from the 2021 Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards when we come right back.
With ARH Connected Care, we're bringing more connections to Appalachian Regional Healthcare. With ARH Connected Care, see your doctor and refill your prescriptions simply and safely from anywhere you are. Choose the time best for you so you can spend time doing more. More connections. Meet by phone, computer, or tablet. Simply call any ARH clinic or visit arh.org to get started. ARH Connected Care. More for Appalachia.
Hey, Kentucky. Oh, I know it's been a while. I've missed those rolling hills and your bluegrass, blue sky smile. Hey, Kentucky, where I was born and raised. You taught me to love and you taught me how to pray and appreciate all the little things. You've been kind to me, Kentucky. You're in every sweet memory. Just know that I never wanted to leave, so don't you go forgetting me. Hey, Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky.
Music, outdoor activity, and history all come together on the Country Music Highway. Visit CMH23.com and plan your next vacation. Welcome back to the 2021 APPY Awards. Presenting the APPY Award for Best Songwriter, he is the Executive Director of the Kentucky Country Music Hall of Fame. Please welcome Avery Bradshaw.
Most of us hated having writing assignments in school. The people that we are recognizing now probably craved them. The art, and it is an art, not just an ability, to write and tell a coherent story that entertains, educates, and enlightens all at the same time. Every time a story is told, either in writing, verbally, or in a song, that artist has given birth to a new creation. It's not just an art, it's life. The nominees for Best Songwriter are Nolan Taylor, Brandon Fusion, Nick Jamerson, Waylon Nelson, and Chris Knight. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Songwriter is Chris Knight.
Well, I want to thank y'all very much for this award. I wasn't expecting it at all. And I just wanted to express my appreciation for making me a part of this, and part of the Eastern Kentucky music scene, you know. And just thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Here to present the 2021 APPY Award for Best Album Art, please welcome social media influencer Gracie Maynard.
What is on an album is what sticks with us and plays on our emotions and triggers memories, not just of the song, but what we were doing, eating, drinking, and who we were with. All of the things that make a memory. What's on the album cover is what many times attracts us to it to begin with. As much as the individual songs tell stories, the album cover artwork tells a story as well. Think back to your favorite album. You can hear the music, but you can also see the cover. That is its own form of storytelling. Here are the nominees for Best Album Art: Thomas Whitaker, Leah Likens, Melissa Stillwell, and Collective. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Album Cover is Leah Likens.
On behalf of Leah Likens, we accept the 2021 APPY Award for Best Album Art. Congratulations.
Now to present the APPY Award for Best Digital Mixed Media Artist, please welcome the Executive Director of the Kentucky League of Cities, J.D. Cheney.
Hi, this is J.D. Cheney and Brianna Carroll with the Kentucky League of Cities. It's a great honor to participate in this year's APPY Award ceremony as we represent many of the great communities in Eastern Kentucky and the Appalachian region.
The distinction of digital mixed media is that the artist combines two or more techniques, such as digital painting, vector, 3D graphics, and photo manipulation to create both a piece of art and a story.
The nominees this year for Best Digital Mixed Media Artist are Peyton Martin, Jerry L. Hanlon, David Neese, Krista Smith, and Cole Sanders.
And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Digital Mixed Media Artist is David Neese.
Congratulations, David.
On behalf of David Neese, we accept the 2021 APPY Award for Best Digital Mixed Media Artist. Congratulations.
Our next presenter has served at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Here to present the 2021 APPY Award for Best Graphic Designer, Best Logo is Greta Sloan.
When we think about the music industry, graphic design doesn't spring to mind initially. But aren't we always intrigued by the band logo, album covers, decals, t-shirts, the merch? And we connect with these designs in profound ways. The nominees for Best Graphic Designer, Best Logo are Kate Flora, Brandon Day, Aaron Dickey, Jesselyn Bowman, Peyton May, BitSource. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Graphic Designer, Best Logo is Kate Flora. Congratulations.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for this award. It really means a lot to me. There were some amazing artists that came out this year and I'm just so incredibly honored to be named the graphic designer this year. And I just want to say thank you to all of my family and everybody that voted. But yeah, I am so grateful. Just stay safe and God bless.
Here to present the APPY Award for Best Painting, please make welcome the co-director for the Apple Shop, Caroline Rubens.
Music and painting are often intertwined. Painters will listen to music while creating, and musicians often describe seeing the music and the song. Both share the similarity in being able to see the piece long before it's actually finished. Both music and painting are a creative and cathartic journey. The nominees for Best Painting are Jenna McGuire, Peyton Martin, Chris Epling, Jerry O'Hanlon, Kentucky Pop Art, and Deborah Bird. And the winner of the 2021 APPY for Best Painting goes to Jerry O'Hanlon, Kentucky Pop Art.
Thank you so much for this award. I owe a lot to all the artists who came before me to show me how it was done, and to my mother for teaching me to read and taking me to the library and letting me pick out any book that I wanted to. I hope to keep pursuing beauty for the rest of my life. So I appreciate all the encouragement. Thank you.
Presenting the 2021 APPY Award for Best Sculpture, please make welcome U.S. Representative for the 5th Congressional District of Kentucky, the Honorable Hal Rogers.
Most forms of artistic expression involve a physicality, but none are as physical and visceral as taking clay and forming a creation out of absolutely nothing. The nominees for Best Sculpture are Peyton Martin, William Duffy, Michelle Hayden, Julie Warren Kahn, Scott and Laura Kellersberger. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Sculpture is Peyton Martin. Peyton was also the winner of the 2019 Congressional Art Competition for Kentucky's 5th Congressional District. So congratulations on another impressive award.
Hey, this is Peyton Martin. I'm from Eastern Kentucky. I'm an Appalachian artist. I've been doing art ever since I was a young kid, and it's an honor to take this award, and I'm very grateful for it, and thank you so much.
Presenting the APPY Award for Best Tattoo Artist, she is the Executive Director of the Prestonsburg Tourism. Please make welcome Samantha Johnson.
When I was in 1st grade, I was sent to the principal's office for charging 25 cents to fellow students for gel pen drawn tattoos during recess, 50 cents if it included glitter. Even at a young age, I recognized that there are many types of canvas in which artists can depict their signature artwork. For thousands of years, cultures have used markings, artwork, and tattoos as ways to honor and pay tribute. That tradition continues today at the hands of these talented artists. The nominees for Best Tattoo Artists are John Haywood, Michael Wilcox, Brandon Collins, Back Alley, Xavier Williams. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Tattoo Artist is Michael Wilcox. Congratulations.
On behalf of Michael Wilcox, we accept the 2021 APPY Award for Best Tattoo Artist. Congratulations.
We are now down to 9 categories.
What a virtual night.
Our next presenter is an RCA recording artist and Broadway performer. Here to present Best Recording Engineer, please welcome Christy Love Brooks.
When you are listening to your favorite album or EP, how often have you ever thought, wow, I wonder who did that fade or overlaid those vocal tracks? Most of us never do. But we owe the sound quality of those albums to the recording engineer. They have just as much talent in their respective field and work just as hard as the musicians in studio. The nominees for Best Recording Engineer are Garrick Howell, Jason Groves, Skullface Recording, Jeff Branham. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Recording Engineer is Garrick Howell.
So I still don't know who nominated me for this, so whoever you are, thank you. I don't feel like I'm quite deserving myself to be in the company that I'm in, so, you know, it kind of blows me away. But thanks to my fellow nominees, you guys as a group of monster, awesome engineers that are deserving, if not more than me. So thank you guys, thank everyone, and thank you for the Appalachian Music Awards.
Presenting the APPY Award for Best TV Personality, here's the President and CEO of the Kentucky Broadcasters Association. Please welcome Chris Winkle.
Most of us can remember getting ready for school in the morning or doing homework before dinner in the evenings in front of the television set. And for some of you, it may have even been a floor model TV. Most of the time, we were the remote controls. You also remember those faces and voices that were on the television, bringing you your local news, traffic, sports, and weather. Since the early days of television, we have graciously welcomed these people into our homes on a daily basis. We still do today, not only on our televisions, but also on our computers, tablets, phones, and other smart devices. We are honored and proud to have some amazing on-air TV personalities. And as the president of the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, I could not be more proud to present the nominees for Best TV Personality. And they are Matt Jones, Amber Philpott, Sam Dick, Steve Hensley, and Buddy Forbes. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Television Personality is Amber Philpott.
Hello, what an honor to be recognized by the Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards for Best Television News Personality. This award means so very much because the mountains of Eastern Kentucky will always have my heart. It's where I first got my start in television news at WYMT. It is an honor to proudly tell the stories of all Kentuckians each and every night here at WKYT. Thank you to this board for recognizing all of the creativity alive and thriving in our great state and especially the mountains.
Presenting the APPY Award for Best Bassist. He is in the South Dakota Country Music Hall of Fame. Please welcome Cliff Hagan.
Thank you so much. If the drummer sets the energy for a performance, then the bassist is the heartbeat. He's the guy that lays down that low-end thump, that groove that keeps your foot tapping and maybe even gets you out on the dance floor. The nominees for Best Bassist are Jason Hale, Chris Justice, Tyler Kaiser, JT Cure, and Cody Branham. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Bassist is JT Cure.
On behalf of JT Cure, we accept the 2021 APPY Award for Best Bassist. Congratulations.
Presenting the 2021 APPY Award for Best Cover Band. Please make welcome Floyd County Judge Executive Robbie Williams.
It has been said that imitation is the best form of flattery. And while we aren't necessarily talking about imitation here, we are talking about covering the work of other artists. Artists often carve out a name for themselves by performing songs by other acts. We call them cover bands. They find themselves being known and recognized for their ability to cover the songs and albums that have made other artists great. They do it out of respect and out of admiration for the talent and the sound of these other musicians. The nominees for the Best Cover Band are 8 Days Sober, Thunderstruck, Mountain Oyster Cult, Sons of FM, Dressed to Kill. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for the Best Cover Band is Mountain Oyster Cult.
Hi, I'm Wayne Neal with Mountain Oyster Cult. On behalf of Victor Conley, Bobby Lee Atkins, and myself, we'd like to say thank you. Thank you to God for making everything possible. I'd also like to say thank you to our families for always having support for us. Thank you to our venues that use us each week to entertain their clients. Thank you to the Mountain Arts Center for recognizing all arts in the Appalachia area as they do. And also thank you to our fans. We love and appreciate you. God bless.
Presenting the 2021 APPY Award for Best Radio, Host, and DJ, please welcome once again Kentucky Broadcasters Association President Chris Winkle.
Local radio has been a staple of this country almost since the first signals were broadcast. AM began in the 1920s, with FM following a few years later. Since then, local radio has provided coverage of high school sports, local elections, weather alerts, local and national news, school closings, church programming, and much more. In the early days of broadcasting, we were inviting local personalities into our homes to entertain us and keep us informed. There is something about those calm, collective voices that bring us comfort and understanding in times of need. And during this global COVID-19 pandemic, we have been reminded how important and essential that live and local radio personalities are to our communities. It is my honor to present the nominees for Best Radio Host or DJ, and they are Jamie Johnson, Randy Thompson, DJ Slim, Adam Priest, and Eli Griffith. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Radio Host or DJ is Jamie Johnson.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be selected as Radio DJ of the Year by the Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards. Thank you to the committee. Thank you to Big Sandy Community and Technical College and the Mountain Arts Center. And I hope that going forward, the APPYs can continue to promote Appalachia in a positive light. Thank you.
Here to present the APPY Award for Best Venue, please welcome the Executive Director of the Mountain Arts Center in Prestonsburg, Joe Campbell.
There are two ways to experience great music: in your home or your car, blasting it as loud as you want, or in a venue designed to magnify and enhance the experience. This enhancement comes from careful thought, planning, promoting, acoustics, sound, and lighting. All of that becomes the venue experience. The nominees for the Best Live Music Venue are the Burl, the Appalachian Center for the Arts, Paramount Arts Center, the Ryman Auditorium, and the Venue. And the winner for the 2021 APPY Award for Best Live Venue is the Ryman Auditorium.
Hi, I'm Chrissy Hall, the Director of Concerts at the Ryman Auditorium. On behalf of the entire staff and crew, we want to thank you so much for this tremendous honor. We obviously couldn't do it without our great partners, our agents, our managers, and of course the artists that bring the music to the stage. We thank you again for this honor and hope to see you in the pews very soon.
Presenting the APPY Award for Best Luthier, please make welcome from the Appalachian Artisan Center in Hindman, Kentucky, Yoko Nugami.
Accidents happen. Instruments take a beating during travel and practices and performances. Every musician that I know also develops strong attachments to their instruments. They become an extension of the artist. When those instruments have to be repaired, you don't just take them to anyone. You take them to the musical equivalent of your mechanic, your barber, your primary care physician, someone you trust to do the best. A luthier is such a professional. They are craftsmen who build or repair string instruments with necks and sound boxes. The nominees for Best Luthier are Gary Cotton, Randy Wood, Mike Mankell, Bourbon Barrel Guitars, Bob Altman, Dan Strang. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Luthier is Mike Mankell, Bourbon Barrel Guitarist. Congratulations.
Hi, Mike Mankell here, Bourbon Barrel Guitar Company. Thank you for nominating me Luthier of the Year for 2020. And I really appreciate your trust in my heart and my hands with your instruments and mine. And always remember that these instruments, just like people, beauty's on the inside. Psalm 150 verse 4b, praise God with stringed instruments. Thank you.
Our next presenter has received the Elizabeth Fraser Scholarship. Please make welcome from Prestonsburg, Isabella Jacobs, to present the APPY Award for Best Photographer.
We are surrounded by an infinite world of beauty.
Thankfully, there are those talented individuals with patience, training, and inherent talent to capture the beauty that surrounds us in a photo that will continue the memory forever. The nominees for Best Photographer are Alexis Fay, Larry Epling, Sarah Cahill, Amanda Brewer, and Sean Thompson. And the winner of the 2021 APPY Award for Best Photographer is Sarah Cahill.
Hey everyone! I'm very honored to be receiving this award. It really means a lot at the first annual APPYs. Thank you to the committee, the panel, for the nomination, and I want to thank my parents, all my friends, and of course the entire music community. You're the reason why I do it, and I hope to keep creating art with you this year. Thanks.
One of the defining marks of a culture is their use of music and dance.
In the Appalachian region, dance has been influenced by Scottish and Irish heritage. Everything from square dancing, flat footing, to tap dancing. Here to showcase their dance talent, this is Taps in Motion.
Here to present the APPY Award for Community and Arts and Entertainment, please make welcome the Mayor of the City of Prestonsburg, Mayor Les Stapleton.
If 2020 has taught us anything, it was to not take things and people for granted. This is especially true for those special individuals that strive to keep us informed, educated, and entertained right here in our own backyards. They may not have been deemed first responders, but they're very essential to keeping our sanity in a regular year, let alone during a global pandemic. The nominees for Best Community Arts and Entertainment are Morgantown, Sue and Princess Sloan, Steve Russo, Tim Parks, and Jessica Blankenship. And the winner of the 2021 APPY for Community Arts and Entertainment Award goes to Tim Parks.
I'm very honored to receive the Community Arts and Entertainment Award. Community is defined as a group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. It's a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. The arts are important to our communities because these small creative acts can change the perception of our neighbors and peers. Integrating the arts more fully in our lives enriches us, and because the arts brings individuals together, it builds communities. Appalachia, please continue to support your communities and your arts. Thank you.
Presenting the APPY Award for the Star City. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the 63rd Governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, the Honorable Andy Beshear.
Good evening, everyone. I am honored and excited to join you this evening, virtually, to help celebrate the many talents of our Appalachian region. Appalachia is rich in arts and culture, and it's truly incredible to see the Kentuckians honored tonight who are further giving life to such a special area. So many great talents have been showcased at the first ever Appalachian Arts and Entertainment Awards ceremony. But there is one final accolade to be presented, and I am proud to have the privilege to do it. The Star City Award recognizes the life and achievements of an Appalachian resident who has ascended their chosen career field and achieved great success through their dedication and their passion for their craft. From his early days as a carpenter and actor at the Jenny Wiley Theater to modeling and early TV and film roles, this year's recipient has gone on to star in major motion pictures and TV series. We are proud to call him a Kentuckian. Today, we recognize Boyd Holbrook as the 2021 recipient of the Star City Award. Boyd is a star, and he's made Appalachia and Kentucky very proud. Congratulations, Boyd.
Hi, everyone. I am truly honored to receive the first ever Star City Award from the Mountain Arts Center. I would like to thank the Mountain Arts Center for creating such a priceless institution that keeps our culture and our arts alive, especially over the past year, as a place of opportunity for people, and especially our younger generation, to express themselves. And in that case, I would like to dedicate this award to the younger generation out there chasing your dreams and navigating this world, to prove that if you put your heart and your mind into something, anything is possible. So again, I thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you all around the shows once everything opens back up. Be well, take care.
Man, oh man, this has been an absolutely incredible night of Appalachian talent. Thank you to all the nominees and winners.
And thank you to all of our sponsors, organizers, and presenters for making this event so special during this unprecedented time.
Are you still feeling like you want to do this once a month, Steve?
Every week! Every week!
Sign us up!
Yep. I've rented the suit. I can keep it one more week.
Good night!
Good night!
You've been watching the APPY Awards from the Mountain Arts Center in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Tonight's presentation was produced through the studios of CMH 23.